What's up, guys? So I wanted to talk real quick about my experience with studying, what I call studying, like researching, taking notes, um, basically like building my interest, building my desire, building my vision, my direction, strengthening, developing um, the things that I care to make a part of my life. The knowledge that I care to develop, the experience I care to go through, and one of those is studying things that I enjoy. Anyway, so I just wanted to real quick mention what I've experienced with studying and taking notes. I've been doing it gradually throughout the year, and I'm getting better at it. So some of the things I'm starting to study are very, very, to me, they're very complicated. To me, some people are naturally good at different things. Anyways, for example, right now, I just got this notebook, Christmas Day. I got it as a gift, actually. But anyways, so I don't know how many pages, but I probably have something like 20 pages in here filled up. And I like to, so what I was going to say, so I just want to show you. So I got these pages filled up. And like, for example, right there, this is something I'm learning about today. It's called endocytosis, okay? This is something I've been learning about yesterday. And throughout the other days. So like digestion, okay, absorption. This says active transport, ATP. I'm sure that's something a lot of us remember from school. This says, like I said, endocytosis. This says a word that says phagocyte. Understand? So right now I'm on exocytosis. Anyways, my point is that all these words, all these subjects, they keep, they're so new to me, and they keep adding up. For example, the reason I started to look into digestion is because it all started with nutrition. I really wanted to know what kind of nutrients are in food and why we need certain foods and what kinds of foods provide certain things, like, for example, probiotics, proteins, carbohydrates, and so on and so forth, and what kinds of things. There's so much. Anyways, so I just wanted to know what kinds of things food gave to our body. And then one thing led to another, and I started to really be interested and just basically obsessed, completely obsessed, to be honest, over time. But my nutrition obsession grew, and then that made me go look into parts of the body, like I said, like the nervous system, the digestive system, and so on and so forth. And then those things got me looking up words that I didn't understand. Because, like, for example, I would look up the word like nucleus, and then that would bring up a bunch of other stuff, like a neuron or all kinds of other cells. I'm just barely starting to study about certain things. So anyways, I don't want to get too much into all that. My point is that one thing has led to another, and it just doesn't stop. Anyways, and a lot of it is super new. It's completely new, and it's very confusing even a lot of the times. And so I have to listen. For example, I have to read the same article or the same blog or the same information over and over again. And then after I read it, I'll go watch a video on the exact same thing. and then going back and forth and looking up words that those articles or those blogs or that all that information that I'm getting, I look up words that I don't understand, and those words will lead to more things. That word will be explained in detail. So then I just keep going. And so anyways, I'm having to learn how to organize my notes, and I'm getting a lot better at it. I'm very obsessive, like OCD types, I believe it's fair to say. And I don't like to write down notes until I feel like they're very clear to me. So once I start understanding what I'm studying significantly better, then I find a way to start writing down my notes in a way that they're effective. In my opinion, to myself anyways. So I've had to develop my own study skills, and I've gotten better, and I'm getting better at it. And as I study, it's all sticking, a lot of this, and it just keeps getting more and more enjoyable because I'm getting better at studying. I'm developing my study skills. But anyways, the first times I started to read these articles and watch these videos, they were so completely just ridiculous. I didn't know what they were talking about. I felt like stopping when I started to look at videos about like cells and the nervous system, and when I started to read articles about the digestive system. I was like, what the hell is all this shit? It was so many words and so much shit that I have never ever heard of. And there was some times where I'm like, maybe I should take it slow. Maybe I should take it easy. And maybe I'll get back to studying about those things later. I'm glad I didn't, because those first articles and those first videos that were super confusing and that I was thinking, man, maybe I'll do this later. I didn't. I actually watched those videos and I read those articles over and over. And I used both videos and articles, and I researched further, the vocabulary or all these things that I was reading in these articles to start understanding what was really happening, and visual examples and stuff. And finally, I was able to start understanding slowly what I was looking at, what I was reading, what I was trying to learn about. And so I had to be patient because it was so damn confusing, even just to listen to it or read about it. I had no idea what I was reading about. But now I'm getting so much better. So much better. I can read things and I understand, okay, just be patient, start looking things up, jump from one place to another, things start connecting, and I'm being able to develop very, very worthy notes. And I'm being able to learn very well. I'm actually very comfortable with the way I'm learning now. And it wasn't like that, like I said, the very first times that I started to try to learn about these very confusing things to me, like the body and much more. Anyways, now I have developed study skills and I am enjoying it more and more each and every time. And my notes are awesome. That's how I feel. My notes are awesome. I'm getting really good at writing notes that work for me. And I'm understanding the things I'm writing about and the notes I'm taking. And they're not necessarily simple or, easy kinds of things to learn about. That's how I feel about it. But I've learned, especially like I said at first, but I'm learning and I've gotten a lot better. So these are the kinds of things that I believe are quality type things. And I can feel it. It feels much different than when I use my time in a less productive way. You can just feel it, and that's my experience with it. So I encourage you guys. I'm just sharing these videos so that maybe somebody who starts caring or being interested in developing an obsession, like some kind of mental clarity, some kind of direction, some kind of good idea of what to do with your day-to-day life and routine, etc. That's why I make these videos. And like I said, I'm also very anxious and ready to learn from other people as well. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and let's keep it moving. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.